What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are out here at Bailey Road Park, the local pitch and putt, and we're going to be doing an 18-hole CTP battle between the Sea Line Logic, Cosmic Stone, Mania Knight, and the Finish Line Pace. These are both premium plastic throwing putters, very much like do anything, kind of like stable, torque resistant throwing putters, but you can kind of put them on any line and they're going to hold it. I've been bagging a Pace for probably like 8 months now, and I really enjoy it. It very much feels like that original old Innova S-Line P2 slot, which was one of my favorite discs. We do have a brand new one here, and then the Sea Line Logic came in my black mystery box, and I got to throw it on a few upshots. I liked it. I didn't get to throw many drives with it, so today we're going to take a little bit of a deeper dive into the Sea Line Logic and really see what we can get out of it.
There's 3 keys to disc golf: driving, approaching, and putting. You need all 3 to do this sport.
280 feet. I always like miss the turn on this, so we're gonna go power grip and really try and get them to drift right. We're gonna go pace first. Oh yeah. Well, that's under the basket. Oh, beauty as well. That thing really pushed out at the end, which I'm happy with. You know, I don't want these putters to be like flippy at all. I want them to hold the anhyzer but really push out straight towards the end rather than continue to drift right like a beat up AVR would. Well, the pace 1-0. Hole 2, 186 feet. We're gonna go right up the gut here, put them on a slight flex line and try and just push them flat. Oh, yeah, that might have scooted like 10 feet past, but it could be under the basket. I'm gonna try and do that same exact line. Wow, that thing is stable. So the Sea Line Logic, definitely more stable than the Pace, which I'm kind of surprised with. Yeah, the Pace, 10 feet long. For the 2-0 lead, the Logic kind of slid a little deep. Just never quite got that turn that it needed. I only got to throw this on a few little upshots, so you don't get to really like read the stability when you're just throwing maybe 120-foot upshots with a disc, because at 120 feet, they all kind of do the same thing. Hole number 3, 256, the basket is tucked right behind that tree. This is a really good one to really see how much you can kind of push it right on the ante. Pace 2-0. Okay. Yeah. 20-footer. That pace is flying really nice. I will say, I think that pace is a little bit straighter than the one that I would normally bag. It seems to be holding a little bit straighter. Yeah. Oh yeah. Slide up. We'll see. That didn't push out as far forward as I thought it might, but that was still a good shot. I have zero prior knowledge of the Logic and how it flies. I would obviously assume that the base plastic ones probably flip up. And then from what I've seen of like Casey throwing the Cosmic Fury, I think those flip up out of the box too, if I remember right. So these ones might be a little bit more overstable. Cosmic Fury, I think the Cosmic Fury took it by maybe 3 feet. Let's go. Real quick close-up of the side profile, if you're unfamiliar. Nice and rounded, very traditional. Probably a little more rounded than the Pace, a little more blunt, a little deeper, a little shallower. Logic takes the box. We got hole 4, 210 feet. Normally, I like this straight up the gut shot here, but I do want to just see how these perform on just a stock hyzer. So we're going to try and spike one in. Oh, that seemed to be drifting. I don't know if there's a little wind coming off the road there, but that really seemed to push left. Oh, I launched that. Horrible. Pace, Logic, basket. Tied up 2-2, hole number 5, 212 feet. Kind of a guarded little pin, a couple guardian trees right there. We're gonna just try and hit it on that kind of flex to flat. All right, gotta put the turn on it. Yeah, keep drifting. Oh, that was tracking. Oh, I like that a lot. That might do it. Nope, same tree. Well, we'll see what happens. Logic, pace, 3-2 pace. Hole number 6, 219. You really got to keep this one turning to get down there. Decently tight little fairway. Pace, took the box back. Yeah. That should be in circle 1. I think we're really going to have to turn it with the logic. Otherwise, it's going to push too straight. I like that if it's clean. Yeah. Pace, logic. Hole 7, 194. Kind of a blind little shot, but it's just a hyzer right down there. Yeah. Get clean. Ah, hit some. You hit trees on this hole every time, I swear. And by hyzer, I mean just push it flat and throw a horrible shot. Man, logic takes another one. So I think for my particular fan grip, which is what I throw most putter shots with, the pace feels a little bit better. That traditional deep dish style putter, I really think your fingers just get a little more wraparound, a little more torque snap. The logic doesn't feel bad by any means, but I just feel like this one has like a more true pop onto it because it is slightly deeper. Hole number 8, 172 feet. You got the hyzer route, you got the anhyzer route. We're gonna take the hyzer route, just pop them up there, see what happens. Guys, I wasn't trying to go up the middle route, but I am sitting 10 feet away, so it was so bad that it was perfect almost. This will be sad if I hit the line with the pace, but then don't actually like park it. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna get over enough. We'll see, we'll see. Wow, look at that thing. Beauty. There's the basket, and there's the pace. Pace ties it up 4-4. Snuck that one out by like literally a foot. The next hole, one of the best out here, the iconic ace run. We're gonna see if we can ring one up. If we don't put a good run on this hole, it's just a disappointing round. Hole 9, 256. Drop. That was not good at all. Jeez. Man. Oh my gosh. I'm horrible at disc golf. I mean, is that technically OB? I just ruined the best hole on the course. Like I said, if you don't ace run this, just wasting your time. The pace is up there. Logic right there. Guys, I don't think either one of these throws deserves a point, so we're just scratching that hole. Hole number 10, 170 feet. You got the hyzer route, you got the forehand route, you got the pretty sweet little straight route that I'm not gonna take. We're just gonna try and dump a hyzer. I know on this hole, you have to keep it higher than you think if you wanna actually flash the chains at least. I was early, but not bad, I guess. I'm not feeling like my releases today are very clean. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, no. Logic, basket, pace. Pace takes it, 5-4. Hole 11, 191 feet, and it's over there, but we're actually gonna play the wrong basket. We're gonna play the one to over there. Probably 210 feet. I just think it's a better flight for these. We're just gonna hit them on hyzers, get them over the tree. Why am I, what the that wasn't much better, and I was actively trying to throw it flatter. Well, once again, two really bad throws. The pace, and it looks like the Logic beat it out by like maybe 4 feet. So tied it back up, 5-5. Man, I would be lying if I said I didn't think I was gonna come out here and basically park every single hole with these, but we have not been doing that. Hole 12, 220 feet. Now the question is, do I take the high route that I think is actually the better line? You can't really see the basket, but it's down to the left over there. Or do I take like the actual hyzer? I think I'm gonna take the actual shot just because I want to throw like an actual line, I guess, with the Frisbee. If I can throw a good shot with this at all today, that'd be cool. I don't know, just a thought. Yeah. Oh, I almost aced it. Oh, what the? So I think I just double skipped. We'll never know because we can't watch it back. But it skipped, flashed the chains, and then I saw the disc jump in the air again, and now I'm 40 feet left. So I don't know. We'll see what happened. It's also on a hillside. So I definitely could have I could be 100 feet away, 200 feet maybe. Try and float this one a little more. Ooh, go in. Little bit left. Well guys, unfortunately, the Logic skipped, yeah, 50, 60 feet deep. I swear I almost chingermaned it though. And then the pace, circle's edge, so the pace takes it. 6.5? 6.5 pace? Everybody knows the rules. Hole 13, 200 feet. The basket is dead straight out there. What you don't see is it's like a little it's actually like a raised basket. There's a little ditch in front of it. Doesn't really matter because we're not putting. We're just gonna try and ace it. This is a hole that you think you're gonna get a good ace run on, and then a lot of times you just hit first available. We're gonna try and not do that. Oh, I did it. No, I didn't. Dang. You know, decent attempts. They just never had the height. Ooh, the Logic held on. She's sneaky. Right on the basket. Pace. Nope. Hole 14, 149 feet. But we got this Mando. It's basically a big old spike hyzer. The basket's right there. Logic. Ten feet deep. Really good shot. Oh, I yanked that. You know, it's fine though. It's right next to the other one somehow. I don't know how that worked. More glide, I guess. I did see, I think Joseph put out a video of a new like metal flake sea line Logic, Cosmic Stone, something like that. That I didn't get to watch the video yet, but it'd be interesting to see how those fly. LOL, because the pace won and is closer than the Logic, even though the Logic throw was so much better. All right guys, so for the sake of our battery life, we decided to skip holes 15 and 16 because they're kind of blind shots that I don't think are necessarily flight characteristics where you'd be throwing these anyway. So we're skipping a hole 18, 296, big old turnover down here, gonna be good. And then they actually have 19 and 20 out here, some bonus holes, which I think will be much better styles of holes for these discs anyway, so we'll finish up on those two. This is like the longest hole on this course, I think. So you really gotta hit it and then get that late turn. Oh, I love it. Wow. That definitely like flew to the basket. Ground play with it downhill. Who knows, it could be really good or it could be pretty deep. I've thrown shots on this hole that I think are perfect. You get down there and you're like 100 feet past. Oh, wow. See, like that's on like hole 19's fairway. But that's kind of a good flight characteristic. Hopefully you're able to see that because that disc didn't hit anything. But what it did do was it barely turned on a power grip with like, not a full power shot, but like a power putter throw. Never even turned. So it like wanted to and then immediately just stabled out and went straight. So the Logic, stable to slightly overstable flight, for sure. Definitely more overstable than I was expecting. I thought it would be very workable. Not that it's not workable, but it doesn't really want to go right. I think it really just does want to carry straight and finish left. So I don't know if that, do you guys throw the Logic? Is that like normal? I know they haven't had premium plastic ones out for that long. So pace, basket, Logic, we still have to find it, but it's way further away than that. So the pace goes up 8.6, 2 holes. Hole 19, 237. I don't know if you can see the basket. It's right down there. Nice little pushing hyzer. Pace, 8.6. This will secure the deal. Oh, I am 7 feet deep. So Logic, you gotta do something here. Oh, I yanked it a little. It is more stable though, so it might come back. Nope. Logic. Pace. Paged. 9.6. Secured the dub with the pace. All right, guys. Hole 20, 305 feet. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played this hole. I didn't know this existed. If you're familiar with this course, there's a basket over there, which I thought was hole 20's basket. So I thought it like shot out of the woods or something. We got this beautiful, like, this would be a great hole to come practice your turnover putters or like your forehand 300 footers. So I guess maybe we got 2 holes left. I like this hole though. We should get a full flight. We're gonna go pace, throw her high, put a little turn on it. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my. The finish line pace is, I would have to say, like finish line's most slept on mold. All right, C-line Logic. We're gonna try and hit that same line, but I know we're gonna have to turn it a little more. Will it hold? It's holding. Go in. Oh my gosh. I guess it took me till hole 20 out here to show you like the real capabilities. Man, that thing, the Logic shot was definitely more of like a forced over Annie, where I really tried to just pull it left to right. The pace was more of like hit it high on a slight Annie, and I knew it would kind of just fall to the right. Both of those were the best shots of the day. If you guys left before this, well, you're not seeing this, but it sucks to suck because that was money. If you stayed till now, thanks, because those were some good shots. Well, both of those shots are beautiful. The pace still stayed a little bit closer. Logic a little bit straighter, which is to be expected. This is the style of disc that it's almost, I think it's more of like a hybrid mid-range putter. These more shallow ones, kind of like the Envy, where it really bridges that gap between putter, like deep dish style putter, and your traditional mid-range, which is a slot that I don't necessarily like to bag because I am so, I trust my Buzz SS's so much, and I trust like my AVRs and my pace so much that it kind of, for me, I don't need that in between. I can either power down or pump it up on, you know, the mid-range or putter, but good frisbees, good frisbees. Hole 21, another pretty good shot for these. 215, gonna have to pull a little turnover again. Guys, I think in the future, I'm gonna make maybe like a 12 or 13 hole loop out here. Skip some of the wooded holes that are a little more gimmicky, I guess, because I didn't even know these back holes existed. And honestly, they're probably some of the better holes on this course for actually reviewing the flight of a disc. But the pace already got the dub, but we'll just see if we can ring it up. Beauty of a shot, but doesn't have the height, or does it? That was really nice. That was really nice. Oh, broad. Okay, that wasn't horrible, but it was not a good throw. Thanks for watching, I guess. The Logic, a little bit more stable than you'd expect, at least than I expected. Very Envy-like. Just that category of disc, kind of that tweener, like mid-range putter, in my opinion. Stable. I think as it works in, it'll probably be a really, really good disc as it kind of gets a little more glide, a little more work on the angles. I really like it for my style of game. I think the deep dish pace style putter is a little more fitting for my shot shape, my style of throw. So I don't know if the logic will be like taking any places right now, but I enjoyed throwing that disc. Shout out to Discmania once again for hooking it up with those. I don't have a disc with me, so thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Chinger. Does this guy ace? No, he doesn't.
And right here, I have a frisbee bag. It holds all my frisbees, the ones I like.